Well, here's a stock that I think has got some potential to kind of bounce back a little bit. Accent Solar Technologies. This is one that's been down. I think a lot of the solar has really taken a pretty good hit. I think they're really, really vulnerable for a really, not vulnerable, but susceptible to a big move upward, I think, because I think they've really been played out of favor here. Now, of course, when they're in a downtrend, you're playing that risk here that they can continue. Obviously, here this has clearly been in a downtrend, but I think we're starting to see this kind of slow up a little bit. And as the overall market starts to get into a point where it's really a little bit hitting that higher range, I think that's a lot of times when you start to see some of these kind of come back. And I think that we may be really kind of on the cusp of that. If we're looking on the weekly, you could see it's been a lot higher, 65. You see the momentum, though, to the downside, not as dramatic. But when we see the more recent action, we know the 50-day is near the 473 73 level. This has got a long way to try to get back to here. But I still think that maybe we're seeing this kind of weaken up at this range. We're seeing a little bit of divergence on the weekly, and we'll see if this can continue to kind of drive. We might want to just see this on a longer term. Keep in mind, this is kind of a longer term play. It's not one of those we're going to see a crazy breakout just easily. It may happen, but I think that this is more of a play on a eventual change in trend as this is starting to kind of, I think, get closer to where maybe we're at an end of a sell-off here. Keep in mind, you can test the water. Don't go crazy in this kind of a trade because this could easily continue to break lower. We're going to have to get out. If it goes, if it starts to continue to drive too much lower, we don't want to be a part of that. But if this starts to turn the corner, this can be a very nice play here to the upside for sure. So we're going to get positioned in this. Let's just look quickly on the monthly on this. You could see it continues to try to improve. Here's the low, 54, 141. And now you're starting to see it, I think, try to hold a newer low, and I think we could start to be seeing this kind of come out of this range. So we're going to get positioned in this Accent Solar Tech.